What can we say now and what can we agree to now? Well, one, the $10,000 bounty is not only real, but you guys are denying you even ran it in the newspaper. You got me out of my way up here in D.C., all the way up here in D.C. about it. You're degrading me, you're embarrassing me, you're defaming me, you're ruining my career, and you're ruining my life over something that's real that you guys can't seem to handle or do right. From address to address to address to address to address to address to address. The police, with the government, with the media, have no excuses for not exposing the situation and for not having Robert Fogel Jr. and Cody Johnson in cuffs. Especially Robert Fogel Jr. after all them addresses. Cynthia Jo Fogel has broken the law with her father, with her family. They wanted to accuse me of being abusive, whatever it was they wanted to accuse. They got together with you celebrities, with a couple of you rap artists like Lil' Kim, Cyndi Lauper, and a couple of other people, and you began to abuse Andrew. Yet you never offered him a freaking trial. There was no trial at all. Period. Andrew wants a trial. Andrew doesn't get into pulling knives out on people like Bernarski and all them. Andrew gets into seeing them cuffed and going to jail. Now, when your police officers and the stupid government doesn't move, and he's attacking me and he's attacking a bunch of minor kids, sorry, my knife or gun's going to come out, and that's just the way it works. That's just the reality of the situation. For people like Arnold Schwarzenegger and his daughter, Christina Schwarzenegger, from where he's playing the grab butt with the maid all the way over there in California, all the way to where his daughter's popping Adderall all the way through college. Here's Andrew Gill right in front of him in Georgetown working his tail off with a whole bid and a whole security company full of police officers that can move and do things. He's working. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Yet still you refuse to offer him cooperation and you refuse to cuff Cody, which is an active murderer, and you refuse to cuff Robert for him. Now, your refusal to cuff Robert, the German, that's a slap in my face, and that's one I'm not going to forget or forgive you for. You guys are going to have to come up here and go to court for that, and I'm going to insist. Look, I like to work. I like to make my money. I like to make my money. I need legal rights too. Now, they've got people like these people from West Palm Beach, Florida, with a couple of their other people. They're sitting up here, these people from Miami, allowing them to do whatever they want. Like it's okay. Like we're going to have more rights than everybody else, or somebody's going to have more or less rights. Where's my rights? You can't seem to get around to them. Here's the truth too. You look back at Gary Condit and Chandra Levy. You look back at the whole situation, and I'm not mentally ill, but you keep assaulting me. You keep illegally trying to get power of attorney with Austin and Stephen Byrell and Brian Camacho, Ashley's boyfriend, because you think you can get something out of it. I'm up here to get mine, and I know I can get something out of this. You guys need to be up with it. It's my 10 grand from the start. Yeah, for real. The main problem is, with the whole situation, you guys just can't handle the exposure. Like Gary Condit, when he gets caught cheating on his wife with Chandra Levy, what does he do? God, I don't want to get in trouble. What do? He goes and he fucking kills the bitch. Yeah. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's sitting in California. Andrew's going over there to collect his 10 grand. BET's called him out to do an album. That's an illegal gun dealer and a live murderer in real life. Andrew's ready to get him cuffed. Missouri's not acting right. He's already been falsely imprisoned there. He's already been falsely imprisoned in Florida. He is California, and he's thinking, guess what? I'm going to get this done over here with Arnold Schwarzenegger, their governor over here, and this is going to be an easy deal. I'm going to come up, and I'm going to do my thing. It's going to be a blast. But Andrew finds out he doesn't seem to want to work. He wants to play grab ass with the maid. Yeah, he wants to play little games. Now this becomes a game of exposure. Now it's time for Andrew to expose him for it. And all his little German buddies like George Bush and Robert Mueller. 9/11/01 is real, and so is the bounty. Their negligence is showing. You need to stop hiding it. You can't avoid exposure the way I got it for you. You are. It's illegal. You know why? Shriver, Bush, Bezos, Trump, every one of you think you get to control the media. You don't. But you are. It's illegal. I'm not a Capitol Riot dude. I'm not a Proud Boy. I'm not rolling with any gangs. I'm not up here trying to break any laws. Because, you know, they're already locking me in jail and detaining me and beating on me. Yeah. They're already being ball babies about me, trying to get me a little 10 grand. It's my legitimate money. My little taste of the pie. Does it have to be that big of a deal? And do you have to be that big of a fucking ball baby towards me about $10,000? It's enough addresses and enough of your abuse already. It's sad enough I had to go through that. Now it gets to be even better. I get to sit up here in Georgetown while I'm trying to work, and you got to put me through the fucking abuse again. Is that called for? Is that necessary? Now, not only do I have to go through the abuse, but I have to go through the abuse again with Eleanor Holmes Norton and her whole fucking party here in D.C. Like, oh, we can't seem to find them a lawyer or get them a lawyer or do our jobs. Yeah. This is ridiculous. You can set the system up for the people, not to protect the fucking government and the fucking millionaires who are funding their anti-abortion bullshit with Caroline Kennedy. I love Caroline Kennedy to death. I think she's my favorite person in the world. But right now, she's going to stop acting stupid to me. It just in D.C., especially with her people sitting up there in New York, because every one of them broke the law on 9/11. She's involved and I can prove it. Yeah, that's a black terrorist group that just wrecked airplanes into a building. You need to think this through and think about who R. Kelly is, think about who that is up in New York, and what the fuck you're doing to Gil right here in D.C. with Kathy Lanier. For you guys to sit here and say Kathy didn't kill anybody or lead to anybody being dead, that's a lie. I'm working right in front of your face taking a polygraph about a bunch of dudes sitting there fucking filming people's kids and sexual acts, filming child pornographic material. You're going to harass me and stop me? What's going to happen? You get somebody killed, that's what's going to happen. Don't take it to the police. Don't take it to the FBI. What are you, retarded, lady? You're not that good. That's why Igmar walks away. You insist I'm not that good, you're wrong. I'm more intelligent than you gave me credit for. You brought Michael Rogers in on the job, and the dumb fuck didn't even know how to use an iPhone, an iPod, or a fucking thing. But you wanted to give him props because he had a high school diploma or a fucking GED. You make excuses, excuses, excuses. I don't need an excuse. I need my 10 grand. Y'all need to stop making them in the government today. For real. As far as the Kennedys are concerned, where's my lawyer? Civil Gideon. Civil Gideon is required for all of them. It's not required for all of them. You're not standing for his rights. When did you start? Where's Shriver with the media? Where's Bezos with the media? Why do I have to be here for 14 years, sit inside of a fucking shelter, or sitting back in Southwest D.C. over an illegal gun dealer that you couldn't do right? Over a bunch of addresses that you couldn't get right? Over a bunch of kids that you're sitting in West Palm Beach, Florida, touching on with your Secret Service as they harass me right here in D.C. Take your ass back to the fucking island and fucking go sink to death in it. Get up here and come up with my money, Kathy. You too, Caroline. You know better. Last but not least, George W. Bush. I'm going to stick my foot so far in your ass, and if they don't let me stick my foot in your ass in court, and I'm talking about you, Mr. George Bush, with your Secret Service. If they don't get you up here with Robert Kaiser, we're going to have a problem. I mean, with that agency, because you broke the law with them, George. You got 2 agents right there responding to my letter about Robert Kaiser, Aaron Scott, Matthew Benarski, Charles Lord, and every single one of them. But not a goddamn one of them made a move to bring them up here to D.C. over their fucking kiddie porn. Why not? What you hiding, George?